All right, sir. So, what are your own opinion or your thoughts about the controversies about the Dangote refinery,
As in the readiness and.
the readiness?
Okay, thank you very much. I've also listened to a lot of comments in the public space, and I am as disturbed as every other member of the public. And I'll give you the background. If anybody is so hopeful about the Dangote refinery, I think I should be one of the principal elements in that circle. In fact, part of my hope for our economic ultimate relief is that eventually, when Dangote comes on stream, I mean, every other thing, and bringing down the prices of petroleum products, every other thing will follow. So I was so hopeful, and I'm sure a lot of Nigerians are as hopeful. So it is understandable, therefore, when we started hearing the information back and forth, Dangote saying one thing on one hand and the federal government saying another thing. The only thing I want to caution us, because it's customary of us, we assume a lot, and we even assume that A can be truthful while B must just lie at any given circumstance. Sometimes it may not help us if we intend to get to the root of the matter. I think federal government coming out to say that in the first instance, Dangote refinery is no more ready than 45%. And we allude to the fact that Dangote refinery had been commissioned, I think last year, during Buhari's regime. If Dangote had been commissioned, it is assumed that it was ready for it to have been commissioned. So if government will now come on and say it's only 45% ready, as a meticulous member of the public, shouldn't we ask questions? Shouldn't we investigate? Shouldn't we try to get to the root of the matter before we form opinion? Because truly, if Dangote is not ready, the issue of licensing cannot come about. You don't license something that is not there. Are you with me? This is not to conclude that Dangote is not ready. I'm saying that we should investigate. I mean, there are ways of doing this. There are experts. There are, experts in that industry that will easily, we can even do our research and information will pop up. But it's not for us to just conclude that federal government must lie. No, I don't think that will get us to where we are going. However, I think the federal government must be cautious on one thing, that the amount of financial involvement in that investment is so huge that any trace of uncertainty that the major investor is confronted with, God forbid, one can lose his life. It can be suicidal. So we must be careful. Even if Dangote appear to be having issues, I think there are ways we can manage it as a government. Taking it that it's just Dangote, but it's our thing, because it's a Nigerian thing, and we have all been looking forward to it. So what I'm saying in essence is that if Dangote refinery is not ready, I think they should work on the readiness. If it has problem with the quality of product, which may not be unconnected with teething challenges, it is expected. If you know what refinery is, I hope you go and see it. And all the machines, as massive as they are, they work together. So it's not what you get, just at once like that. You need to do a lot of test run, a lot of, experiments here and there, but you get there. Because I believe, I've been to Dangote refinery as a person. I believe that refinery has all it takes to produce the best quality of fuel you can find anywhere in the world. So if as at now, because probably they are not fully ready, there's an issue with quality, that is something we can put behind us. But we should not do it in a way that the man will become jittery, will become somebody people laugh at for investing in Nigeria. We should not go that route. We should let him see that we are in it together. As I'm talking to you now, I see myself, my 10 kobo is not there, but the way I think about Dangote is just like our thing, because I believe our hope is tied to it for now. Another area is the issue of monopoly. I don't see any issue there, except that the hope we have on Dangote Refinery is not even there. What am I saying? What I'm saying is that we all believe that when Dangote comes on stream, there is no way the price of petroleum will not crash, because he's not, taking anything out and bringing it anything. Source is crude locally, refine it locally, and distribute locally. So there's no way a lot of expenditure will not have been saved, and we'll be able to sell. So in that wise, there's no way importers can even compete with him. So the issue of monopoly should not even, it's going to be a natural one, until probably when somebody else or some group of people, spring up another refinery of that status. So I don't see any issue about monopoly. So if, however, if Dangote himself is foreseeing that there is no way he can sell less than what we are buying, then where is the hope? Where is the hope? So in conclusion, I am appealing, as a stakeholder in this country, I am appealing that both parts have a role to play in this, to ensure that the matter is settled the way it should, and then in the shortest possible time, that hope that we all have on Dangote is restored and activated. And I pray and I believe God Almighty will see us through. Thank you very much.